All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's going on, everyone? AntCap24 here from HuddleGG. Today's video, we're going to talk about something that was in the title update yesterday that was actually not in the notes. Anytime we have title updates, you're going to see a lot of the things that they highlight and said this was in there. And then there's some changes that happen in the game that you just don't actually get highlighted, or are just kind of those things that happen as a result of changing something else. So let's discuss that in one aspect a lot of people aren't talking about. And that's the difference in stemming routes. Okay, in the past it was this way in the Madden 25 beta, it was this way in college football, and it was this way to start Madden 25. When you stemmed a route that had an inside or outside release, the custom stem would go ahead and take that inside or outside release and move it across the field rather than the vertical part and go up. If you look at my screen right now, you see motion all curls. If you look at the Titans route, I'm going to show you a screenshot of a video we did earlier this month that basically showed how that route goes across the field as the tight end. Now I'm going to pick it here and show you on the field that this route now no longer will go across the field when you stem it. It's actually only going to stem up the vertical part of the route, not the inside release part. So it is a change that happened. Wasn't really mentioned too much. It was just something that, you know, with people that like to create unique designs and stuff, it was something that we used a lot at Huddle, and you know, we're having a lot of fun with, you know, making stuff that using those routes to our advantage. Well, the way the game is, it's a game of programming. When something goes away, it opens up other things, and we got to look at it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and show you use for these types of routes and how you can use this the way that the game's playing today. So I'm going to get out of this play. I'm going to use the same exact route in empty base trio. It's going to be a play called all curls. And what you're going to see here is that the route in the slot player on the left side is the same exact route as the player there, right? So what you're going to see here with the Y, I'm going to stem it up, and now he is going to basically have inside release, which is going to give him a delay. And then he's going to go up the field away from the free safety and basically away from the left corner, kind of splits them, right? So we'll put the X on a comeback to give a little bit more of a threat to the cornerback on the left. We'll put a streak on both the A and the RB. We'll put the B on an in, something like this. And all we're trying to do is show you how we're going to be able to use these inside releases as a delay route that gets in a really nice soft spot that are going to work for these seam streaks, right? You're going to see this Y is going to go up the field, and you're going to see now we're going to have the ability to throw this ball to him, have a big play in that area. Now, different routes are going to yield different things, right? Just want to make sure that you see that. I wanted to take the same route and change it. Now, if I go into a different empty, right, I'll go ahead and show you that we used to use these routes, and I'll show you, you know, something that we did in college football in our empty tray stack that I loved, which was this play fade out. And we were able to use this red route and be able to go ahead and stem him across the field, and he would go to the right. And I'll show you a screenshot now of how that works. And as you can see, that red route is basically going across the field at a unique pattern, right? Well, if we go ahead and look at the screen now, I take that same route and I go, and it goes up the field rather than across. Well, we can easily go ahead and use this to our advantage. We can put the Y on a corner. We can move this guy in if we want, and you know, give him a little bit more of a delay on his route. And he's going to go in that same spot, because if you look at the stem, he takes one step to the right and then goes up the field. So I'll just do something like this to where I have that, you know, double attack on the free safety and the B underneath. Let's look at this X. He's going to go up the field. We're just basically going to step up in the pocket, and we're going to throw this ball to this player and get that same type of yardage that we did on the previous play. So I just kind of wanted to show you that those stems are different. You can use different routes to help yourself on them. And you're going to see that routes that you would have been accustomed to, comebacks and C routes and S posts, and you know, these routes that are basically dig routes, or routes that basically have these stems, are going to change, right? If I was to look at this route from bench corner here, you're going to see that this C route is going to have that same effect, where you're going to basically only be able to get the vertical part, and you'd have that same type of opportunity to attack the seam. So this video was just kind of to give you a little bit of an understanding of what changed in the title, why it's not working the same way, what we can do to kind of use some of these routes in the future to basically get same type of success, But knowing that, just because the game changes from, month to month, it doesn't mean that you can't go ahead and have success if you look at it a different way. So we do appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button if you were able to, learn something from this. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.